Y'all know that fat nigga that break into your house, eat all your snacks and then leave? No, not your mom's abusive boyfriend, Santa Claus, old Saint Nick. Yeah, they made an anime about him, and I ain't gonna lie, here's something crazy. Ooh, 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 oh, them boys getting busy. You see this right here is Sanda, and he's currently about to get killed by a girl named Fuyamura. I don't know how she brought a whole CS9 collection to school, but she did. And she's chasing this man down like a UK final boss until this girl opens the door. And why they just chilling now, bro? Bro acting like nothing happened. But she says, trust, today I'ma smoke you. And this idiot somehow took it as, oh, she must have a crush on me. He told his homie, and he said, nigga, are you out of your mind? She don't want you. Nah, trust big bro, she want me. Yeah, I think she wants you dead. Lurking in the background looking like Batman over here. She about to hit you with that new Wolverine combo. Apparently, she's been tweaking since her best friend Ono went missing. But he had to go to PE class while it was snowing outside, and he still didn't equip the jacket because apparently the cold does not bother him. But he think he's Simon Ice King. But he think the cold never bothered me anyway. You are not Elsa. Yo, but I gotta say, PE class while snowing on Christmas Day is some crazy work. But that's because Santa and Christmas are forgotten in this world. But then Buddy started tweaking. He had a whole heart attack out here looking like Walter White. But he somehow took it as he must truly be in love with Fuyamura. Bro might be a little slow. Most delusional character since Sakura. But then she's like, why are you always so nice to other kids? Oh, I'm just like a nice guy, you feel me? And you never wear the school's red uniform. Is it because you're a descendant of Santa? Nah, I'm Gray Street Crip, baby. Oh, really? They say on December 25th, if a descendant of Santa wears red, they'll turn into him. So if you're not, put this jacket on. She started chasing this thing with a red jacket, but he was out here dodging, Oda with the spin moves. They was moving like prime Tom and Jerry, running around. But then she had enough and upped the knife on bro, running at him, and he was all out of substitution. Bro was out here bleeding, and she gonna start monologuing about her missing friend Ono, talking about, oh, her quote-unquote death doesn't make any sense. I know whose death does make sense, Sanda's. My son on the floor, about to wake up at the Juice WRLD concert. But then she's like, wake up, Sanda, we have to find Ono. And then Sanda gets up, talking about some ho ho ho. But now he's different. Dude been hitting the gym. He's like 6'4", 230. He been getting right. Because this whole time, he actually was a descendant of Santa. But then he's like, wait, how did you know all this? And then she just didn't answer him, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. She left him to live in real life. But it couldn't have been too hard to figure out. This nigga's name is Sanda. Yo, worst kept secret of all time, bro. Who made this name, bro? Y'all didn't even try. Then she started begging, like, please, Sanda, I need this. My friend's kinda dead. So he finally agrees to help her. Next thing you know, he pulls out some jelly beans that turn him back into his normal state. Back to a femboy we go. It's hard out here, brother. So they go back to class, and she's like, I want to see if you're really about it. So I put a bomb in this class, and if you don't find it, there's gonna be a second Columbine. Brother, what are we doing, bruh? Can't he go save a cat out of a tree or something? And I bet this guy has the bomb, because who is this? So Sanda started looking for it, but couldn't find it. So he had no choice but to transform into Santa. Then he says, hey, it's me, EDP. And all the kids start running out the class. He then finds the bomb, which is on Fuyamura's body. And he's like, okay, I found it, so like, can you defuse it? Oh, what? When did I say I know how to do that? Wait. So we snuck a bomb into a school, activated it on ourselves, and thought it was a good idea, not knowing how to defuse it. Oh my god, she's retarded. Anyways, it goes off, blowing up the school, and he manages to take all the damage, looking like Prime Escanor. The next day, Fuyamura goes to drop off some stuff to Sanda, and his whole team is geeking out. Twin, you gotta let us get some too. Slow down, bruh. You're bald at 14, and this nigga just wow. Wow, I can't even explain you. They then go to lunch, and Sanda explains, here their lives are closely monitored and watched. It's also adults that respect kids in this world. But I think we should check on whoever's monitoring this school, because clearly he fell the fuck asleep or died a long time ago. This girl got a knife and a bomb in her class. So what do you mean you're closely watched? Are you being watched by Stevie Wonder, bro? Like, who is looking out? Sanda goes to his room early when the homie Amaya comes in, and he says, hey man, I rock with you, but I'm on to you, blood. Hit that nigga with the Zapatron 3000. How does every kid here have illegal weaponry? This school is ridiculous. He wakes up chained to Fuyamura with Amaya standing in front of him. He then explains he's seen them blow up the class. He says he'll let Sanda free if he kisses Fuyamura. Buddy kidnapped him and said kiss minors. What is happening? Trying to make Sanda EDP pissed him off, so he grew some sleds on his feet and broke out. And let me tell you, my boy do not play. That's when this old ass mangy hand grabbed the door. It's the school's principal, and he said, Amaya, what are you doing up here? While this big body dude is somehow hiding in the background. He said this year, he'll be 92 years old, but he gets so many surgeries to stay young in the face. Apparently he's the ruler of this school, and he wants children to stay young forever. So he monitors them to make sure they don't even hit puberty. I'm on to you, buddy. You're femboy farmer. You ain't slick, you bastard. You can never come to Stingleberry Oregon again. And let me tell y'all something something about Oregon, bruh. If you want to press the ops and tell them they pussy, you gotta say, whip it out, deity. That's how you check them right there, okay? When you say that, it's the ultimate disrespect, and they go know that you really on that timing, bro. But the principal said, nah, you coming with me, son. You going to my basement. He was begging for his life, like, please, principal, I need this. So Santa had to step in and slap the principal with his grippers. He then said, word, Santa in the building. So he tried to call for some backup, but Santa kicked the phone. Is this even a phone? I'm surprised the battery didn't fall at the back. Broke ass nigga. This nigga got an Android. Anyway, Santa pulls up to up his speed feats and draws an S around him, proving that he's faster than Sanji, making him fall to the ground. But the principal said either way, Santa has no motion and calls him Unk, until Santa says, if you ain't super Unk, what did you eat 2 days ago? And it's like he got hit with a flashbang. He didn't know what happened. Bro don't even know where he's standing at no more. It took him so long, they just dipped, bruh. They was gone. Then they were about to kill Amaya until he said it's because his mom is kind of homeless. They got no money and he needs Santa to come back and make kids spend money on his mom's cakes. What type of cakes is we talking about, okay? Because I might have some bread for you, bro. I might have a little something. If Santa was really a certified Stingleberry Oregon birdhouse demon like me, he would have upped 30 racks in his face, then said, sorry, I don't have the money to help you, bro. By the way, I've seen y'all comments asking if I'll ever donate to children in need, and I just want to say, I will absolutely not. Broke ass kids, get your bands on you, bro. But Santa forgives Amaya and agrees to help him. In the next episode, some girl says Santa isn't a femboy and this pencil book falls over. Apparently, things have been falling around him all day. So he goes to see the gang and asks them about it, and they come to the conclusion when someone lies to Santa, something will fall. It's like his naughty list spider sense. While having this conversation, they run into the principal, and he's like, hey guys, I just want to talk for a little bit. Can you come with me? Obviously, they ain't trying to talk to bro, so Fuyamura says she's in love with Sanda, and the lie is so big, it causes a crazy commotion. And this nigga think he Batman using his cape to block the glass, so they just run and take off on him. They was really getting gone on him too, bruh. Ran a 4 flat just like me in my prime. So they head to class and start questioning people about Ono's whereabouts. When this girl says, what? Ono got smoked. Then these books fall, meaning she's lying. She's probably out there somewhere liking and subscribing to Eustace. Hey, that's just my guess though, just saying, haha, humbly. I'm the most humble though, I ain't gonna lie. They said, hey, who said that? Then nobody answered. And I ain't gonna lie, it's probably the guy with a bag on his head, bro. I would not put kidnapping past him. That night, they're wandering the halls, and who's that Pokemon? It's Ono, bro. But apparently, she's been out here training with Usain Bolt because she took off on them and Sanda was following shortly after her, taking all these shortcuts, jumping down, turning into Sanda. Bro had the sliding movement too, and still couldn't catch her. Like, damn, nigga, how is she that fast? Ain't no way she faster than a 6'4", 230 Sanda. The next day, everyone's been informed of a funeral being held for Ono. Everyone's forced to wear red too, so Fuyamura says, you know what? I'm just gonna blow it up. Bro, where does she keep getting dynamite from? Are you a Looney Tunes character? Where is this coming from, bruh? And what about the other students? So Santa tells her, no, bro, you cannot do this. Meanwhile, a Santa assassin is bush camping on them. While Santa's like, just want y'all to know, I'm Santa. Yes, I'm 100% Santa. It is me right here. I hope nobody hears me, but I'm 100% Santa. I am Santa for real, for real. Then boom, Buddy hits the quick draw and down Sanda. Out here moving like he's McCree, and it's high noon. Good accuracy. And I don't know why he keeps saying he's Santa out loud, bro. What did you even expect at this point? But then Sanda gets back up as Santa and grabs this man's wrist, then throws him into a whole building and W keys him. But he's kind of nice, so he says, bro, are you okay? And gets hit with an uppercut with these weak ass shoes. I don't know where these came from, but you better start begging for a return. Probably came from cool kicks too, I ain't gonna lie. Then he kicks Santa in the balls, and we get a flashback to Santa having a massive meet. Like, okay, bro, I'm not sure we needed to know that, but like, okay, bro. Anyways, Santa grabs his punches and asks if he's a dangerous person, and if that's where they want to catch him. But the assassin says, nah, he's not. He's just Santa, and then smacks him in the face with someone's bench press. He then explains in this world, children's lives are chosen for them, even who they marry, and Santa is a bad influence, so they gotta drill him. He thinks this is actually a valid reason, bro. There is just no way. Since his backstory is trash, Santa kicks him through this building. And damn, my boy really ain't even playing no more. He was out here boxing him, going move for move. Bro was boxing the blicky. Look at this though. He tried to butt booty naked, balls out, down slam him, balls to the face. This is just absurd, brother. What is this? So obviously, this dude started running and Sanda chased him up to the rooftop, to which he punched him through and they fell down, crashing the funeral. And look at this landing like he's Superman, bro. Are we seriously aura farming at a funeral? The kids were like, wait, that's Osama bin Laden, but he low-key has aura now. Santa then says, Ono isn't dead, and no matter what, he'll find her. Then Fuyamura throws a smoke bomb and saves him off screen. The next day, everyone's talking about Santa, the way they talk about Shine Master Eustace the Bird Master. While this dude has to report back, and they are not happy that he can't catch a 60-year-old dude named Nicholas. And to be fair, they have a point, okay? He got the blicky and still got washed. Meanwhile, we see these girls talking about Santa Santa, and this girl says she wishes her chopped, dirty, broke fiance looked more like him. My heart goes out to the poor guy. 14 years old, gotta compete with a 6-year-old buff dude that's 6'4". It's hard out here, bro. I ain't gonna lie, when I was a freshman, I lost my girl to a dude that was 22 years old with a car, dreads, and tattoos. Sometimes we all have to lose. Even rich, handsome, beautiful guys like me that are extremely humble. But when the assassin goes to check in, he learns Santa's weakness. When he falls in love, he will have a heart attack and die. Meanwhile, we see this girl's fiance, and it's Sanda. If you're wondering how he got a girl, it's because the state forced him to have one. Anyways, she's super annoying. She went to leave her. He's like, you know what? I'm finna leave you, in a storm hit, cutting him off. You know what I'm saying? His mic was mudded at this point. Turns out, this girl right here is not only annoying, but she's crazy. She thinks she's an Uncharted character or something, trying to escape, climb this building when there's a storm going on. Since Sanda is Santa, he has to save kids and goes to save her. And she's like, oh my god, you're so crazy, I love you. And somehow, he started rocking with her because she makes him feel young and happy again. But then, he gets a new teacher. What is this guy doing here, bro? He acting like nothing happened. You just shot this man yesterday. Turns out the principal said he's finna kill bro if he can't catch Santa before the storm ends. And let me tell y'all something, bruh. Sanda wasn't ducking no fades. They went to box, and my man turned back into a kid. W bait, bruh. Get anybody fired with this one. I like that, Sanda. But it turns out he actually has SD. Santa dysfunction. He can't get hard, like basically he can't transform into Santa no more. Because he's in love, I guess. Meanwhile, Fuyamura goes to the laundromat, and she sees guess who, guess who, guess who? Oh no. Waiting outside, but now she's different. She's taller, curved, and freaky. Hey man, I'm just a narrator doing my job, bro. Don't ask me no questions. But while on top of Fuyamura, she pulls out a knife, saying she wants to stay young forever. You see, in this world, kids get vaccines and diets that make them not need to sleep. They think it's bad because when you're sleeping, you grow. But apparently Fuyamura would always sleep, and one day they got freaky, making Ono sleep too. And when she woke up, she was fully grown, so she ran away from school. After hearing this, Fuyamura's like, it's okay to be adults. And here come this dude, standing behind her, old lanky body boy. Do they not have visual audios on, bro? Like, how did he sneak up on them and none of them knew? That's when Fuyamura's like, I won't let you touch Ono, you creepy Luigi built bum. But then he just starts going off.
I hate old heads like Ono. She's washed. She's expired as hell. 50% off meat, you know what I'm saying? We gotta remove her, bro. She old as dirt.
Someone tell bro to look in the mirror, okay? Has he not seen those uncircumcised hands? You are old as shit, big bruh. That's when Sanda pops up saying, I'm Santa Claus, and I'm ready for that fade right now. The principal turned around for that fade so fast, his artificial eyes fell out. Buddy is overly ready to catch Saint Nick. Got him out here looking like a Coraline character. Fuyamura tried to run away while he's picking up his eyes, and Buddy was on that. So while he was equipping his eyes, Santa was equipping his fit, getting ready. But then he just said, listen man, we're both getting old, we shouldn't fight, let's just talk and have a cup of joe. A cup of joe, bro? You really unk now. Then we get a flashback to see that Principal Oshibu is really a demon. Buddy got 72 surgeries without any painkillers. But Santa talking crazy had steam coming from this man's ears. He was pissed. He then goes and hits him with the rocket church shoes, blasted this man out the laundromat. But of course, my son Santa came flying back in here like he's prime Mike Tyson. Principal Oshibu dodged that though and tried to backhand this man Santa, so he had to get low on him. But Oshibu really a demon out here, going for the kill on Santa. That boy hashtag do not play. Luckily, Santa got back up, and yes, man started sliding and ran right into the rib kick. Apparently, the way to power up Santa is to have kids believe in him. And the time kids believe most is when they're sleeping. So while Santa's out here aura farming, getting this clash, they had to fall asleep to believe in him. I mean, bro was out here getting mid-air clips while they were just sleeping on him. Eventually, Oshibu stabbed his arm, and he just caught it and held it there. And that's when I knew he was really on that. As the kids fell asleep, my boy literally went Super Saiyan. Hit this man with the impact frames onto the floor. Yeah, little nigga, it's nap time. Santa just slept him, let's go. Or not, because he's had so many surgeries, he can't feel anything. So then he blitzed Santa, and I'm not gonna lie, he was doing this man dirty. He had to resort to kicking his balls. Then it was revealed, Principal Oshibu does indeed not have a meat. It was surgically removed. Big reveal right here. Then we just see some grandma here sitting and drinking. What is she doing here? And why is this laundromat getting so popular, bro? Everybody made an appearance here. He's like, ma'am, what are you doing over here with your old ass? Then she just pops up and destroys his cane sword, making him fall down. Apparently, this lady runs the Welfare Academy. I don't know what that is, maybe I missed something, but yeah. But I do know she don't play. She pulled up on the principal and kicked his 92-year-old kneecaps in. Then she said, I'm wrapping this up. There'll be no more fades here today. So she saved Santa. The way it was looking, he was definitely gonna die there. And we can't lie, off those 2 moves alone, she clean with it. So of course, he starts begging her to train him. And that right there is the ending of episode 6 of to Sanda. I'm really enjoying this anime, I ain't gonna lie. I think y'all should go watch it on your own time. I'll rate it about a 7 out of 10. I think it's a little fun anime, you know what I'm saying? My favorite character is Sanda so far, so they need to add some demons in here. By the way, my bad for not uploading for 15 days. I was doing absolutely nothing, but I have another video on My Hero Academia coming out probably Monday, so I'll see y'all then. Join the birdhouse, you know what I'm saying? Tap on my other videos if you want to watch some more good content, you know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all way later.
I used to be into edging, but then I found out about Goonie. Yes! And I'm into black girls, cause I'm not Cooney. My meat real skinny like Regina Cooney.